I request everyone present in the hall to kindly maintain silent and maintain the decorum of the hall as we anticipate the arrival of our respected dignitaries. This is a gentle reminder to all the graduates here. As you come up to collect your degrees, there is a possibility that there might be some confusion with your degrees and may get switched with your friends due to some reasons. If it does happen, please do not panic. We request you to kindly proceed to the reception desk after the ceremony and sort out the issues there. Thank you. As our dignitaries enter the hall in a ceremonial processional, I request everyone to kindly stand. Seats. Following the ceremonial tradition of Tetso College, to water the tree of hope, I now invite the commencement speaker, accompanied by principal, director, HR manager, deans, and the assistant controller of exam. Job 14, 7, and 9. For there is hope for a tree. If it is cut down, that it will sprout again, and that its tender shoots will not cease. At the scent of water, it will bud and bring forth branches like a new plant. The tree of hope here today symbolizes growth, resilience, and the promise of a bright future. It stands as a metaphor of the graduates themselves who, like the tree, will prosper and flourish, continuing to strive for excellence wherever they go, and creating a positive impact in the world, resonating the hope that your teachers, well-wishers, parents, and the community has for you, dear graduating class of 2024. Thank you for the beautiful start of our ceremony. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am very pleased to extend a warm welcome to you all on behalf of Tetso College for our 6th graduation ceremony 2024. I am Dr. Rosie Tab, the head of English department and the host for this ceremony. We are honored to have distinguished guests with us today. I extend my warm welcome to our commencement speaker, Professor G.T. Thong, Pro Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University, our Principal, Dr. Hewase Al King, Director, Mr. Kulo Lorin, our HR Manager, Ma'am Vinnie Sale Lorin, Deans, esteemed faculty members, and of course, our proud graduates and their families. Today we gather here to celebrate the hard work, the dedication and achievements of our graduates, the class of 2024, who embarked on their academic journey for the past 3 years here at Tetso College. This evening, we will honor the accomplishments of students from the departments of Sociology, History, Linguistics, English, Education, and General. Empowering lives with one accord, creating an impact for all. We strive for excellence. Tetso warriors, we will always give our best. May I now request everyone to kindly stand and join together in singing the college anthem, Strive for Excellence.
Dreams
be seated. To commence our ceremony, I would now like to invite Mr. Hyunwalo Lorin to offer the opening prayers of blessings.
Let's unite our hearts in prayer. Dear God, we come before you with our grateful heart on this joyous occasion of graduation. We give all praise and glory for the accomplishment celebrating today. It is by your grace alone that these graduates have made this milestone. Dear God, we thank you, Lord, for the years of hard work and perseverance and dedication that these students have invested in. You have been their strength through long night of study, tough exam, and demanding schedules. We recognize that apart from you, their strife have been in vain. Thank you, Lord, for each graduate, for the incredible gift and talent you have bestowed upon them. We commit their life into your hand, dear God. Direct their paths and lead them into the marvelous plan you have prepared for them to work in. We celebrate what you have done and joyfully wait to see all you will continue to do in and through them. We pray this prayer in most blessed name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.
It is now with great honor to invite a distinguished leader and mentor to the stage, Dr. Hewase Alking, our esteemed principal who has been a guiding force of our college, inspiring both students, faculty, and the entire Tetso community with her vision and dedication to excellence in education. I now welcome on the podium Dr. Hewase Alking to address the principals, to deliver the principal's address. Sorry.
Respected Chairperson, our Honorable Commencement Speaker, Professor G.T. Thong, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University, parents, guardians, well-wishers, staff, and of course the graduating class of 2024. Today, the 30th of July, 538 students from 12 disciplines are graduating. We thank God for their success. We also thank all the parents, guardians, and the teaching faculty who have played a vital role in their success. I'd like the graduating class of 2024 to kindly rise from your seats so that we can acknowledge your success today. If you can all rise, and let's all give them a round of applause for their hard work. Thank you. I'd also like to request all the parents, guardians, and the teaching faculty seated here, if you can kindly rise from your seats too, so that we can applaud the support and the guidance that you have given the students. Students, let's all give them a round of applause for the support, unwavering support, all the faculty as well. Thank you. Thank you, parents, well-wishers, teaching faculty, everyone who is here to witness this very important, life-changing moment for our students. Every year, we think carefully about which commencement speaker we'd like to call to address our graduating students. This morning, we had our respected Sir L. Mongkom, the president of BAN, to come and address the graduating class. And for the evening session, we are extremely honored and grateful to have Professor G.T. Thong, the Pro-Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University, as our commencement speaker. He is an intellectual, a very accomplished academician, and an experienced administrator who has been serving at Nagaland University since 1996. We warmly welcome you, sir, into our midst, and we look forward to hearing you address the graduates. Students, please listen very carefully to the advice and the wisdom of our commencement speaker today, as this may be the last lecture that you may hear as a TETSO student before you receive your degrees. Today, we live in a very multicultural world, a very fast-changing and dynamic world, and it is affecting the Naga society that we live in today. I allude to Clifford Geertz, who defines culture in the book, The Interpretation of Cultures, that culture is a symbolic universe in which acts are signs. Geertz says that man is an animal suspended in webs of significance he has spun. He takes culture to be those webs. And these webs of significance that Geertz refers to are the signs within the cultural life world that a community functions. The study of culture and a society, therefore, must be an interpretative inquiry in search of processes of meaning-making. Meaning-making, which is what all of you graduates have been doing for the past 3 years. When you first arrived, dear students, we told you that you were all meant to be here, that our fates are now tied together, that TETSO College is now your new identity. We told you that you are dreamers, thinkers, and most importantly, doers, if you remember. Since this college was established in 1994, the seed sown by the founder, late Dr. P.S. Lorin, it has been his vision and mission for every one of you to create a positive impact in the world and to keep empowering yourselves towards lifelong excellence. Please continue to remember that and live by that every day. Remember that you are now going to be our alumni, whom we will always be very proud of. As you all know, I'm sure, the TETSO degree needs to be earned. Value it. We know that you have worked your way through in order to graduate, through the assignments, through the number of tests that you've had to appear, through the presentations that you've had to do in class, through the attendance requirements that you've had to adhere to. All of this you have cleared. And you know by now that it is only through your actions that you've been able to achieve this. I reiterate that actions speak much louder than words. So please continue to do and act on your dreams. And the TETSO degree, though, should never stop here. Continue to use your time wisely. Try to find a mentor or role model who you can learn from and who you can continue to be advised, and continue to root for one another, support one another, and be positive about life. We have so many graduates in Nagaland and all over the world, but in our society and in this world today, the kind of graduates that we need are the ones who do things the right way, the ethical way. There are so many different paths to success. If you are to choose the path to success, I urge you all to do it the right way. And as a woman myself, I have a special message for the females here today. Continue to stay confident, have a high self-esteem, and do not let society make you feel any lesser than the males. Or let us not continue to live in the past through the traditional roles. The world is changing every day, and we are adapting and progressing. And so our roles are so vital in the society. And for the men, women, females, and men, and males, the burden is not only on the men to be the bread provider of the family, nor should the burden be only upon the women to be confined into the domestic space. Not that that role is any lesser. I highly respect all mothers and women who choose to do what's best for their families. But what I mean here is that if you have a dream to move on to other uncharted paths, go for it. We all, men and women, have an equal responsibility to our society. Men and women do not compete against each other, but we must work together with respect and value one another to make our society, to make our world a much better place. It is our joint role and our joint responsibility. Lastly, don't worry if you don't have everything sorted out or figured out in detail right now. Do not stop pursuing your dreams, and make sure that you never stop learning though. As our motto says, always continue to strive for excellence and keep empowering yourselves. I hope to see all of you succeed at life. I urge you also to keep in touch with the college and to continue to pray for the Tetsuo College community, just as we will be doing the same for you all. And on that note, I congratulate all of you once again. I wish you all the best, and may you all continue to strive for excellence. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring words. This evening, we are excited to hear from our valedictorian, who has distinguished herself with outstanding academic performance consistently each semester. Beyond her academic achievements, she has actively participated in various college activities, showing her passion and versatility. She has also presented a paper on the importance of indigenous languages of the Pom tribe on the occasion of International Mother Language Day in collaboration with Corsell and the University of North Texas. This contribution has shown her passion for cultural preservation and her academic prowess, making her an exemplary student and an inspiration to all her peers. It is my great pleasure to introduce Ms. Kezevino Rio, the valedictorian of the 6th Convocation Ceremony 2024. She is a topper from the Department of Linguistics with a CGPA of 6.08 under Nagaland University. I now invite Ms. Kezevino on the podium and accept a small token of appreciation on behalf of the college, after which I also request her to kindly take over to deliver the valedictorian address. I request our principal to kindly do the honor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rosie, for the wonderful introduction. I'm truly, indeed honored. Good evening, everyone. Honorable guest, Professor G.T. Thong, esteemed Director Sir Gulo Lorin, Principal Ma'am Hawasa L. King, board members, deans, my dear faculty members, fellow graduates, and loved ones seated here. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Almighty God for making this program possible. And secondly, a heartfelt thanks to our Tetsuo College team for beautifully executing this program and making it special for our fellow graduates. I'll begin with a profound quote by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I congratulate each and every graduate seated before me, looking stunning in your graduation gowns. We finally made it. Yes, we did it. From discussing about getting backlogs to finally making it through, I am incredibly proud of each one of you. Today marks the culmination of our hard work and dedication, and I, Kezevino Rio, stand before you all humbled and grateful as the valedictorian of the class of 2024. When I first saw my name on the ANU top list, I was completely stunned, overwhelmed, and moved to tears. As I celebrated my victory, I took a moment to recognize that this achievement would not have been possible without Tatsa College introducing me to linguistics. It may be noted that Tatsa College is the first college in the region to introduce linguistics at undergraduate level. Today, I feel so special and proud to be one of the classmates graduating as the first linguistics batch from the college. And for all of this, I, on behalf of the Department of Linguistics, I extend my deepest gratitude to the visionary leaders of our college. During my 3 years of college, I've learned a lot, from understanding what a good leader should be to learning how to recover from failures. This journey has filled with growth, challenges, and unforgettable experiences. I want to express my deepest gratitude to our teachers who always guided us with wisdom, patience, and encouragement, took care of us like parents, and believed in us. Your impact extends beyond the classroom, shaping us into capable and compassionate individuals. Your dedication has been the cornerstone of our success. If given a chance, I would like to be your student again. To all the loved ones seated here on behalf of my classmates, I would like to thank all of you for your unwavering support and love that means the world to us. Thank you for sacrificing so much for us to reach this milestone. To my friends, the class of 2024, as we take our next step into the world, let us carry with us the lessons learned within these walls. Let us remember the late night study session, the pep talks before exam, our obsession with chana mix, climbing up the stairs to F floor, and the moments of joy and laughter that have defined our time together. We have shared countless memories, and I'm honored to have you all by my side. As we move forward, remember that our education is not just about personal achievement, but also about making a positive impact in the world. Let us embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and change. Let us not be afraid to dream big and chase our passion, for it is pursuing our dream that we find our true purpose. Let's strive for excellence like our college motto says. Let's strive to be the change maker, using our knowledge and skills to uplift others. As we bid farewell to the college and look ahead to the future, let us do so with courage, resilience, and a sense of purpose. I would like to share a Bible verse from Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I repeat, Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This verse always gives me strength whenever I doubt myself. It reminds me that everything is possible through Christ. So I encourage my fellow mates and everyone here that you can achieve any heights when Christ is with you. I leave you all with another quote from Nelson Mandela. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Let's rise together to create a better future. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. Our journey has just begun, and I have no doubt that each one of us will shine in our own unique ways, creating a positive impact in the society and empowering people towards a lifelong excellence. Long live Tatsa College. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kezevino, and thank you for your inspiring words and also for sharing your journey with us all. We are confident that you will continue to achieve great things in your future. As we continue our celebration of the achievements of our graduates, it is both a privilege and an honor for me to introduce our esteemed commencement speaker for this evening, Professor G.T. Thong, the Pro Vice Chancellor of Kohima campus, Meriema, Nagaland University. Please allow me to say a few things about our speaker for this evening. Professor G.T. Thong has been an integral part of Nagaland University since 1996. He holds an MSc degree in geology from Andhra University and a PhD from NEHU. He specializes in sedimentology and geohazards. Professor Thong's academic career began as a lecturer at Kohima Science College in 1984, where he later advanced to senior lecturer. In 1996, he joined Nagaland University as a reader, and his dedication and expertise led to his promotion to professor in 2005 and subsequently to senior professor in 2016. Professor Thong also has an extensive list of research publications in the field of sedimentology, geomorphology, neotectonics, and landslide studies. His research has been featured in numerous esteemed national and international journals and conference proceedings, which underscore his substantial contributions to geology and environmental studies. As a gesture of our appreciation, Tetso College would like to honor and is honored to present Professor Thong with a small token of love. Sir, we kindly request you to kindly accept this token of our gratitude. I request our director to kindly do the honor. May I now invite Professor G.T. Thong to the podium to deliver the commencement address.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Esteemed Chairperson, Dr. Rosie Tepp, the respected Director of the College, Mr. Kvulo Lorin, respected Principal of the College, Dr. Hewasa L. King, respected Manager, Support and Services, Mr. Humalo Lorin, and esteemed topper, the linguistics topper. I met her for the first time today, but we had communicated a few days earlier. Esteemed faculty and staff of the college, parents, guardians, and other guests who are here today, students of the college and the graduates. Congratulations, Tetso College graduates of 2024. It's your great day where you come to revel in the company of your batchmates, your juniors, your teachers, the other staff of the college. Today is indeed something that will lift your spirits, make you remember this college forever. This will also be the last time you are with most of the people here who were your family for the last 3 years. Thanks to the management for the invitation to be a part of your celebration. Of course, I came to this college maybe 15, 20 years back. I don't know when it was new. After that, I didn't get an opportunity, so it feels good to be here today and share some thoughts with you graduates. Truly speaking, today you embark on a new journey. But this is going to be a very long and difficult voyage. There will be a lot of hurdles on the way. You have accumulated a lot of knowledge throughout your academic career and here in the college. But it may not be enough for what lies ahead. Some of you will pursue further studies. I know at least there's one person on this dais who will. All of you have goals, but some of you may have to deviate from your goals. It's a consequence of the times. But whatever it is, you will have to work hard, very, very hard. Now this reminds me of the time I graduated. Those days we did not have these graduation days. It was nothing grand like this. About 7 or 8 of us, graduates, fresh graduates, went and met a favorite professor. We came around this table and we say, "Sir, we have graduated." He looks at all of us and says, "Hey, congratulations." He stands up, shakes hands with everybody, sits down and says, "Get out of here. Don't ever come back again." Now we were wondering why he doesn't want, he is a teacher, he doesn't want us to come back as teachers. A year later, he got through the UPSC, he got inducted into the IPS. After 2 years, I came back, joined my alma mater as part of the faculty. He retired a very satisfied and happy policeman. I look back at my career as a teacher for the last 40 years. I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm happy, I'm glad I became a teacher. Also, it's your own passion. But for your generation, things are different. I wanted to become a teacher, I became a teacher. He wanted to become a policeman, he became. You will have your choices, but things are different today. Now AI has come in. This is making things more difficult. Jobs are being lost because of AI. You'll have to innovate. You'll have to reinvent yourselves. But you'll have to have 2, 3, 4, or 5 even more options. If I don't get this. Your time is such. Why I say this is because today government jobs are very scarce. Go back 40 years, the Nagaland Public Service Commission advertised teaching positions for the different government colleges. For geology, I'm a geologist. For geology, there were 2 posts. So I put up my application. Interview day, I was looking around for any known faces, there were none. Then I found out that I was the only candidate. 2 posts, 1 candidate. I laughed it out. They have to take me, good or bad. They took me. Come 38 years into the future, 2022, the NPSC advertised about 95 or 96 posts. EAC, DSP, and those categories of posts. For less than 100 posts, there were more than 17,000 applications. So that's why I say you have to have options. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th options. Just because you don't get something, you give up. No. You are killing yourselves. And you're killing yourselves. This should not happen. There are jobs everywhere in the private sector. Multinational companies are hiring. We have people from Nagaland working in almost all the states of India. We also have people from Nagaland working in many foreign countries. It's not the end here. You can also consider entrepreneurship. These days, there are many successful entrepreneurs, Naga entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs. You can join the list. There is scope everywhere, only you got to search for it. It has to be in tune with your interest, and then nothing should be able to stop you. Some of you may become very successful business people. Who knows, you might become employers, you might employ people. But that's in the future. It's in the future, provided you start working now. You have to be serious about life. Success, excuse me, has always been the most important goal for the human race. It was always success that drives us, that has driven us. But success does not come without struggle, except for the chosen few. The rest of us have to struggle for success. Success comes to the diligent and the challenge takers. Are you a challenge taker? Are you diligent? Now I always refer to this example everywhere I go. About 25 years back, I was in the Nagaland house, Delhi, New Delhi, over breakfast near the door. The room was full of people. Everybody was chattering usual morning gossip over breakfast. I was waiting for my breakfast. One young man comes dragging his suitcase. So he was looking around. I say, good morning, come. I'm alone, you can join me. He comes, leaves his bag. I say, you order breakfast. Then I asked him, have you come to look for a room in the guest house? He said, I've checked already, there's no room. I'm leaving for Missouri this evening. He was leaving for Missouri that evening. So he wanted to rest. I said, okay, take it. I'm going out after breakfast. You take my key. You relax in my room, have a good time. Evening, you just leave the key at the reception. I'll collect it in the evening. So I asked him, Missouri for what? He says he's headed for the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration. So I got a shock. Are you in the IAS? Have you been inducted? He says, yes. I qualified the UPSC this year. I clapped. I was so happy. I was happier than he was. I was so happy. I said, congratulations, and I probably repeated that 2 or 3 times. Then he looks around and comes near my ears and whispers, it was my 7th attempt. I said, so what? 7th attempt or 10th attempt, you did it. Many people have left it halfway and gone back. They couldn't do it. He was diligent. He was a challenge taker. He was disciplined. It was just one example, but it has a lot of meaning. So going through tough times is not easy. We all know it. But there is no substitute for hard work. Always remember this quote. The price of discipline is always less than the cost of regret. I repeat it. The price of discipline is always less than the cost of regret. There are many people who have gone through very severe challenges in life. You all have heard of Thomas Alva Edison, considered the greatest inventor of all times. His mother was a teacher, school teacher. But his mother could not take him to school because they didn't have the resources. But his mother, being a teacher, would come back and tutor him at home. He was diligent. He knew his mother's position, his family's position. He studied hard. His mother was probably definitely a very good teacher. This boy who could never go to school because of financial problems became the greatest inventor of all times. It tells us a very huge story of success. This story tells us that each of us have been gifted with talents. But unfortunately, very few of us actually use these talents. Don't let that happen to you. We all come from different social and economic backgrounds. But does it really matter? In this highly competitive world, only hard work gets you through. To give an example from the US, the first black president of the United States of America, Barack Obama. The first black president who became the most powerful man on earth. Social and economic backgrounds did not deter him. He had the grit, he had the determination. Then Kezavino talked so much of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was in jail for 27 years. He was inspired by Gandhi's teachings. He managed to, being in jail for 27, the best part of his life, being in jail for the best part of his life, he managed to free South Africa from apartheid. That's definitely a very great man. But no matter how great you are, without determination, it's not possible. You too can, if you have the determination, and only if you are disciplined. So this means, graduates of 2024, complacency should have no place in your lives at this stage. You graduates represent the bright minds of our society today. But your success did not come without a price. Your family, your parents, your guardians, and there are so many people around you, including your teachers, whose blood, sweat and tears went to bring you to this stage. You should not forget it. And there are so many people like you who wanted to study, who started studying, had to drop off halfway, midway. Somebody who could not even enter college. Somebody who could not even sit for the matriculation examinations because of social problems, socio-economic problems. You are the lucky ones. But why could they not? Economic problems. There's something wrong with our society. But you too may not go very far. Now, why I say this? Because those at the helm of affairs in our state have taken away everything, or almost everything. So where does this leave you? So, embarking on this new journey, you cannot afford to be cut off from the realities afflicting our society today. You have a big responsibility. You have to help rid society of the numerous injustices and imbalances that we see today. Together, all of you will have to. It's not only you. I'm not talking of TESO graduates. You and like-minded people from all the colleges, the universities, you have to make connections. So does that mean that I'm instigating you to start a revolution? No. I'm just telling you that most of the major revolutions in this world in recent memory started on campuses. College and university students started some of the biggest revolutions. And one of the biggest and most dangerous revolutions was in the Tiananmen Square, Beijing, students protesting against the Communist Party of China, the government. But why should they take on such a powerful force? That must be one of the most powerful forces on earth. Corruption, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. There's so many issues. So all of you also have that responsibility. And we don't have such a terror, such a terror of a government like this Communist Party. For you, things are much easier, but we don't see it on the campuses. Though I've been talking to even my classroom lectures, at least once a week, I devote 5 minutes of my talk on this, but I don't see any results. It is your responsibility. Now, there are so much of discussions. There are so many movements on climate change, unemployment all over the world. Now, people have gone to that level where they talk of global warming. They talk of global warming. But here today, we don't have that. We have not yet reached that stage. We are still stuck with civic sense and cleanliness. See, this is a problem with our society. Your college is clean, but outside it may not be clean, outside the campus. Why? Because our mentality. So can you, the educated lot, start a movement to bring in cleanliness, to bring in civic sense into our society? Yes, you can. It should start from one person, start from this campus. There's nothing that's impossible. But whatever it is, do not think that these matters do not concern you. It's everybody's responsibility, particularly the graduates of today. You also have a duty towards our planet. Our planet is dying. You can perform this duty by educating our people. You can educate people by, you can educate our people by making awareness on sustainable use of our meager resources. Whatever resources we have are getting smaller and smaller. We have very less. You can also teach them to consider ecological restoration. We are losing all our ecological ecology and biodiversity for simple reasons that's there for everybody to see. We have to conserve our biodiversity. We have to protect our wildlife. And if it's not the educated youth, who? But my parting shot is also you have to teach our society to reduce our consumption. We want more than what we actually need. We want more and more. Why should that happen? There are many places where people don't have enough. Teach society to recycle. We throw all our garbage. All the plastic bottles reach Doyang. Somebody had to work overtime to clean up Doyang. Now all the plastic bottles, there's money for all those plastic bottles. There are people who buy these plastic bottles to recycle them. Teach our people to recycle. The educated lot, if the educated lot don't come forward, nobody else will. And then we have to care and share whatever we have. There are times when some village is devastated by landslides, some highways blocked because of landslides, people are cut off from the mainstream, they don't have enough food. And we have so many of these even in the small, tiny state of Nagaland. And in this this brief journey on earth, we share with some mute partners, the animals and birds. There's still so much of cruelty around. Make it your mission to ensure that there is no cruelty. These are our partners in this brief voyage. through this world. The animals and birds should not suffer because of us. The day we start caring and sharing, the day we stop cruelty, that day we will truly become human. With this, I conclude. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And best wishes, Teso College graduates of 2024. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening and motivating words. Your vision, your leadership may it continue to inspire us all, and we are deeply grateful for your presence here today. To our graduates, as you step into the next phase of your lives, carry with you the lessons that you have learned here and the guidance that you have received from a leader and educator such as Professor Thong. We are confident that you will achieve great success and make a significant difference in your lives ahead. We have finally come to one of the most anticipated and joyous moments of this evening, the awarding of degrees. As we continue to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, it is a privilege to acknowledge the culmination of their hard work and their dedication. Each degree awarded this evening represents not only academic and accomplishment, but also personal growth and the promise of future contributions to your society. In the interest of time and to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to be recognized, I request that graduates proceed swiftly to the stage as your names are called. I also request the congregation to please join me in congratulating all of them with a round of applause as they take the significant step forward in their lives. To keep the proceedings smooth and efficient, we will start by calling out the names of our graduates in the following departments. Department of Linguistics, followed by English, Education, Sociology, History, and General. To present the degrees, I would like to invite our commencement speaker once again on the podium to kindly do the honors. We will begin with the Department of Linguistics. The following students have been assessed by Nagaland University and Tetso College and are hereby awarded the bachelor's degree in linguistics. Starting off with our valedictorian, Kezevinho Rio. Toshisangba Ao. Vewotso Koza. The following students have been assessed by Nagaland University and Tetso College and are hereby awarded the Bachelor's of Degree in English. Abigail Yantan. Ajungla Ozukam. Chancellor Rakho. Esther Chataseno Ligise. Grace Achumi. Hamje Pom. Hachulikat. Hinobo Sema. Ilokali Asumi. Kenileño Cristina. Lennon Jamir. Lialo A. Ayimi. Rebecca, Lino Sema, Livy Sumi, Lihing Beni Lotha, Loinoliti Kiba, Loreno Tsopoy, Mercy Kishing, thank you, sir. To award the next set of degrees, I would like to call upon our principal, Dr. Hewasa Alking, to kindly do the honors. Mongliba Jamir, Mutuve Tenenu, Nechilo Fitu, Rovinho Medjura, S. Tupuvi Chopi, Selu Tingo, Solengunyo Seye, Teshil Ring Dangshawa, Terali Z Kikon, Tolutoli V Shohe, Tovitoli Kiho, Tsukulu, Tsuktinungla, Vinika Achumi, Vivili Aye, Yumen Sangla Lemter, Zed Lochoni Moran, and Kali Toli. Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving on to the Department of Education, I call upon our director, Mr. Kulo Lorin, to kindly do the honors. The following students have been assessed by Nagaland University and Tetso College and are hereby awarded the bachelor's degree in education. A. Iheto Chopi, Agnes Zikra, Ibibeni, Impusser, Juliet Sapp, Li Hao Yile, Li Ka Ke Kinimi, Likivi Yeptomi, Ngan Chong, Emil Takro, Pemishon Muiva, Sang Loi El Shiu, Senti Jungla, and Temjen Yala. Thank you so much, sir. Moving on to the Department of Sociology. To award this degree, I would like to call upon our HR manager, Ma'am Vinnie Sale Lorin, to kindly do the honors. Huli Toli Yeptomi, Imse Sanab, Katokali, Tolivi, Tosang Yukla, Tovika H. Achumi, Visala Yingpitong, Vitili H. Jimo, Vito Sumi, Vitoka and Chopi, Vinoli Su, Tayong Lila, and Tonoto W. Achumi. For the Department of History, I call upon Dr. Amar Ranjan Dey, Assistant Dean, to kindly do the honors. The following students have been assessed by Nagaland University and Tetso College and are hereby awarded the bachelor's degree in history, starting off with Anguka Chishi, Avila Jing, Han Yu Pom, Hoto A. Aye, Im Kong Nuksha Tushi Tarap, Katan Sangla W. Jamir, Keleni Nakro, Kon Ti Shiu, Kinzani and Tsopoy, Lyric Naben, Loinoti Jimo, Timsi Pongan, Lucy Chishi, Lydia Mack, Mariani L. Tsopoy, Nancy Kat, Renben Y. Kikon, Sangtiyala Jamir, Tumchobe Mo Nguli, Vinani V. Chishi, Vontungo Y. Audio, Yim Tiyong Longkumer, Pedoy Lung Yi, Hipili Sumi, Sokinye Kent, Chipika K. Kinimi, Kiye K. Chishi, K. Tolika Kiaho, and Lovitoli. Thank you so much, sir. Lastly but not the least, we come to the BA General. To award the degrees, I call upon our Acting Dean, Dr. Anjan K. Behera, to kindly do the honors. The following students have been assessed by Nagaland University and Tetso College and are hereby awarded the Bachelor's Degree General. Atili Achumi, Atunali Chopi, Berry Lee S, Charhu, Jingdok, Ji Abolo Jimo, Jimoka, Menyo Ladu, Mashelenu Hibo, Muwasanap Longkumer, Ni Sezono, Nikitoli H. Aye, Notuvon Nieka, Osanan Jamir, Tonotovi Jimo, Imbang Kogba, Shika H, Z Glory Yantan, Kretsunyo Rio, Wapeng Sotet A Sangtam, Akumu Jimo, Pelevino, G Abolo Jimo, Nganchok, Veni H Achumi, Kemeroni Humsoy, Liki Aomi, Metsingu, NL Aimong, Atosu, Toshimeren, Paujang, Alipok Tsonger, Apong N, Manong Y Konyak, Imti Nuksang, Limawati, Kezevizo, Maria Sanctam, Jenny Rosse, Kitokali Z Achumi, V Konye Prom, Kai Sonyo, Rofeve Koza, Bendang Senap, Hoi Wang Konyak, Imli Mongba Pongen, Mo Wang Ning Sang, Delhi Ho, Ngong Chikmak, Yashi Lila, Hikupu, Sangita, Christy Jigdon, Livy Yepto, T.S. Kinorin Anal, Peshim Jajo, and finally Nokai Salim. Thank you so much, sir. With this, we come to the end of the awarding of the degrees. Graduates, as you have received your degrees today, know that this is not just a piece of paper, but a symbol of your dedication and the start of a new chapter. Cherish this moment and remember the journey that brought you here today. Congratulations once again to all graduates. We are incredibly proud of your achievements and we are excited to see your talents ahead in the future. Please join me in congratulating the graduates with a warm round of applause. Thank you. With this, we have reached the end of our ceremony today. It has been a day filled with celebration, honor, and full of emotions, and we are deeply grateful for your presence and participation in making this event a grand success. On behalf of the college, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone who has contributed to this occasion. And as we close for this ceremony, we extend our invitation to all our guests present here, families, friends, students, staff, to kindly join us for dinner at the hotspot. Before we end with our session and before we exit the Lorin Hall, I would like to call upon our commencement speaker, our principal, director, HR manager, deans, CEO to step forward for a group photograph. And after which, I also welcome our graduates to have a group photo together. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Well done. Come join us.
Rosie has managed to keep her hairstyle intact.
My hairstyle's already gone.